Hello, and welcome. This is Sapphire Sol here. I am recording and activating in this live channel for the Lion's Gate. I would like to invite you to this ceremony of connection with our galactic family and personal body healing, light body activation. So in this process, we will be going through a deep cellular support process. And what this means is that our human body temples on this day are receiving an influx of frequencies from the position of planet Earth in the beautiful multiverse. And we have this beautiful, powerful, ancestrally significant energy stream that is coming from Sirius. So as a starseed myself, this activation channels through my soul lineage and therefore through this body, through this light temple. So I invite you to make yourself comfortable in a seated upright position so that your spine will have an easy access to the movement of Shakti Kundalini, as well as the synovial fluid, which is the 3D physical fluid. Because along with the Kundalini Shakti energy, which is spiritual energy that will move through, the physical synovial fluid will be bonded with plasma light frequencies. And that is to bring about the connection between the physical body and the light body and bring about this deeper capacity for us to realize our deep spiritual selves, which makes better and more beautiful and more enjoyable the 3D experience. So as you are making yourself comfortable in this upright position, whether you are seated cross-legged or feet on the floor, I invite you to begin breathing deeply so that you can relax into a space so that the body is receiving the message from the deep breaths that it is about to receive some galactic codes. So as I channel out this ceremonial art form, which I have been practicing for 13 years, I would just like to suggest a few things about the process to make it easier. Before we open the ceremonial space, which is a light disc that spins in the center of a light chamber, the intention that we set will select from the light disc and from the light chamber the frequencies that are best for you. So while I hold this space of galactic frequency and channeling these codes, which are designed to unlock the DNA and give us the capacity to experience the 3D with more ease and grace and flow, because the spiritual levels and other dimensions are channeling in through here now. As we do that process, the energy torrents that come through are going to be supported by our galactic family. And so as I use my physical body technology, my light body, to open this ceremonial space, the light disc in the chamber, there will be our galactic family working with you. So our galactic family means that wherever your soul starseed lineage hails from, you will have a team of your own beings who will be supporting you with the specific integrations that you're receiving. And this process often feels unique to you. And so I do encourage you to pay attention to your physical body sensations. And I also encourage you to trust the process. Because as we work with light, code, sound, and frequency, the physical body, the meridians, the nerves, the muscles, the blood, all of the cellular biology of the human vessel actually responds, because I'm working at an atomic level and the whole body is made with atoms. So the process that we're about to go through is multidimensional, and there are many factors involved: your soul, your body, all of the systems of your body, and all of the dimensions that are connected to you and your soul purpose and the realization of the intention that you are about to set. So, if you receive the messages within yourself from your own soul or from your spiritual team, from the Sirians, from the Pleiadians, from the Arcturians, from the Andromedans, and the angelic kingdoms. So there are many angelic beings who work with me who are not from a star at all. They are directly from source. And then most prominently is the Great White Mother Dragon and all of the dragons that she works with that channel through the great dragon lines of the multiverse, which will allow the plasma process to actually take place in your physical body. So that is basically the forward. That's all the stuff that I wanted to say before I start. I now invite you to set your intention. And the intention is the top 3 feelings that you would like to feel on this next year of your journey in 3D reality. So as you think of the next 365 days, walking through these days, getting dressed, waking up, eating food, meeting your friends, doing your work, all of that process, I'd like you to pick the top 3 feelings that you would like to feel consistently, so that we can calibrate your emotional set point to these feelings and make the calibrations in through the spine. Because by making these 3 feelings your predominant desire to feel these 3 feelings and activating the bridge from the heart to the head, we will be able to actualize the experience of the human with greater ease and greater joy, because the actual process of realizing that I set this intention for myself and now I get to experience this, and that process of the unfolding is very empowering for us. So, having chosen your top 3 feelings, we are now ready to start. So, take a moment to bring your awareness to your physical body and to your space. I invite you to look around your space and to see that in the space that you are safe. As you make this acknowledgement of the physical body safety, I invite you to close your eyes and breathe into your heart space while placing your hands upon your heart. And as you close your eyes, I invite you to once again remind yourself that I am safe. And as you allow yourself to focus on the feeling of the breath moving through your vessel, whether the awareness is at your nostrils, the back of the nose, any senses from the back of the nose down to the lungs, into the lungs, maybe the rib cage. And then notice any other feelings in the way that you are connecting with your seat, connecting with the place where your body is touching the earth or the ground, the floor, the carpet, the tiles, the wood, the grass, wherever it is that you are seated. And just take a little journey of awareness through the outer layer of your skin. So we're going to start with the heart. We're going to start inside the heart. And we're just going to jump to the beautiful physical outer expression of the skin right above the heart. And then we're just going to trek down the middle of our torso. We're just going to go with the skin down the middle of the torso. And then we're going to reach down into the left leg. I'm going to travel the awareness down to the left leg, down past the hip, the thigh, the knee, down past the calf, and down into the left ankle. We're going to take a minute here to really get into the left ankle, to allow the awareness to open up and bloom the access portal in the left foot. As you take your awareness down to the left foot, allow your breath, breathing in your chest, to also breathe through the left foot, opening up and blooming out the receiving port in the left foot, so that the codes of intelligence that are in the left foot and in the energy port there can open and expand, so that the physical body is prepared to receive the codes of this transmission on all levels. So physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and galactic. And once you've traveled your awareness around the center of your foot, allow your awareness to travel around the heel and make a figure 8 up to the pad of the foot where the toes come from. And just draw a little figure 8 on the base of the foot, crossing over in the center, the energy port in the center of the foot. That's where the center of the figure 8 is. Isn't that sweet? Lion's Gate 888, and we're drawing this 8 with our awareness on our left foot. Wonderful. Good job. That's it. Allow yourself to begin feeling that expansion that's already happening from the awareness in this part of our body. Well done. That's it. And now bring the awareness back up the skin of the left foot, up to the knee, up to the hip. Then move across and bring the awareness down through the right leg. And through the hip, through the thigh, through the knee, through the calf, down into the ankle and the foot. And once again, center your awareness in the central most part of the foot. And allow your breath, breathing through your lungs, to also breathe through the energy port in the center of the right foot. That's it. Once again, allowing the physical body intelligence to bloom, open that port, and then begin to make the figure 8s, reaching around the back of the heel and up around the pad of the foot where the toes are coming out from the main part. And just continue that figure 8, crossing over in the center of the foot, being the center of the figure 8. Well done. Allowing that blooming feeling and that expansion to take place. That's it. And now bringing your awareness to your ankle and bringing the awareness back up through the calf, to the knee, through the thigh to the hip and across to the center line to the root chakra. Now just keep your presence and awareness in the root chakra, and I'd like you to from there look down to your feet and see that they now have a special emanation, a special code, which is a galactic boot code. So allow yourself to see that the work of awareness and opening has already blossomed out and bloomed new galactic boots. Now, if you have old galactic boots, you are more than welcome to wear them. But for this Lionsgate portal, you are able to receive direct from source a new set of galactic boots. And this is a crystalline code that runs through the silicate matrix. Allow yourself to really just settle in that root chakra, looking down on those boots, and allow yourself to feel into the new texture. Allow these crystalline boots, which are coming from the plasma heart of the Divine Mother, to take form in your visualization. Allow yourself to see the shape of the boot. There's a special protection boot, which allows yourself to be grounded on any substance and to go wherever you like. Through activating these galactic boots, you can connect with any dimension and activate a very special ability to navigate. This special capacity that comes with these boots is to always be able to feel the flow of the energy, of the current, of the one, the one, the one. The one is the great creator of all. The one is the pure consciousness that envelops all. The one that is the source of the current that runs through all things, through all time, space, reality, and dimension. These boots that we are activating, receiving, embodying, have the capacity to give you the specific feeling sense of the direction of flow. Because it is absolutely vital to our joyful success to go with the flow of the one creator. Because as we take the power of source energy and use it to shape our destinies and shape our lives, shape our realities, the way of health, wealth, and prosperity is to move with the flow of the one creator. So by activating these feet chakra ports and activating these galactic boots, we are now able to more easily and more completely receive the exact information of the direction of the source flow. And this allows us to activate inside of ourselves our own compass for flowing with what is best, brightest, highest, and lightest, for our graceful expression of our soul's purpose through our physical body in 3D reality. Allow your physical body to adjust to this frequency coding, and allow yourself to become happier and happier with how they look and how they feel. Ensure that there are very specific aspects about your boots, not just a regular galactic boot. This galactic boot is designed and tailored from your soul's desire, with the colors, the frequency, the beauty, the pattern that delights your heart. No one else is like you. You are a fractal of source energy, and source knows that it doesn't need two of you. Source knows that when it made your soul and activated your fractal, when you entered from wherever you were before, when you entered into the womb of your mother, Source knew and knows and will always know where you are and who you are. And so this is why your boots need to have a unique reflection of the essence of your delight. Allow yourself to see the tip of the toe, the shape. Allow yourself to see the heel. Allow yourself to see the sole of the boot and what special capacities it has. Because the capacities are different for every person, because every person has a unique gift. And so as your soul encourages you to imagineer this process of the development of the galactic boot, you can add whatever it is that needs to come out from the bottom of the sole or to the sides, whatever special tools that suit the thing that it is that you will be walking into in this next year. Well done. Now look carefully to see the front of the boot and notice if it is having a special extension of the plasma energy up as a shield for the shin. This is a unique aspect of galactic boots for certain grid walkers. Certain grid walkers have specialized galactic boots which offer a shielding and a protection to the shin bone, and also to the back of the calf. So allow yourself to follow the progression of the development of your galactic boot to suit your needs. How high does the boot rise? And what specific engravings are on the boot that is in the front, guarding, protecting the shin? And also notice what is going on in the part of the boot that is moving around the back of the calf. Wonderful. Now make sure that your presence is still anchored in your root chakra, and allow the stabilization and the solidification of the galactic boot to allow your physical body to feel its integration in through the light body and wired in through the bone of the physical body. This is the intelligence of the divine mind working through code, sound, frequency, and light to activate the God creator capacity within each and every one of us, so that this imagineering process is now locked, loaded, and coded into the physical cells of the 3D body, which means that the physical body is allowed to make an adjustment in its cellular instructions at the level of the protons in the atoms that make up your shin bone. As well as the bones of the foot, the ankle, as well as any specific unique adjustments that need to be made to allow for the most healthy, well, and divinely flowing experience of the meridians, the nerves, the flesh, the skin, the blood as well. And now allow your presence still from the root chakra, witnessing this experience happening in your feet, in your lower legs. Allow your root chakra to now begin receiving the balancing codes from Source, from your own soul, from divine intelligence, and from your spiritual team about the coordinates that are now being adjusted by adding the top 3 feelings that it was your intention, that it is your intention, that was set before we began this process. I'd like you to now have the experience of writing in through the root chakra, which emanates down through the legs, loading and coding those 3 words that you chose to set the direction for the next 365 days. Allow yourself to go over these words in English in your mind, and then translating to the feeling in the heart, and then translating to frequencies and codes that are being programmed into the sole of the foot and into the rim of the energy ports in the center of the foot. And allow these codes to also be written into the root chakra, into the center of the root chakra. And once again, all of this is done simply by following the instruction and having your awareness in that part of the body. So using the thoughts, using the words, thinking them and feeling them for yourself as an instruction, as a program, as a command that is accessing the true power of the Creator to manipulate energy and form as an artist does the clay, to bring about the work of art of life. Now allow yourself to come into a deeper awareness of the root chakra. And along with the powerful transformation that these galactic boots are working now at the cellular level, along with the level of destiny and the capacity that is now available to us as we have each made these transformations, as we have locked, loaded, and coded these frequencies through our creative practice, through our spiritual practice, and the practice of breath, sound, intelligence, energy, light, feeling, sense, emotion. Through this process, I'd like to invite you to now add at the next level of the root chakra a cone of red, golden, white protection. This cone of energy is circulating in a conical shape that emanates from the root chakra and emanates out through the sit bones and in a sphere that turns down towards the right, spiraling around and around and around and around until that energy of the red, the gold, and the white is making a perfectly shaped round circular pyramid of light, energy, and feeling from the root chakra that completely covers the legs and the boots. And the energy of this red, gold, and white conical pyramid shape is now turning and reaching into the top 7 meters of the Earth's crust, allowing this beautiful energy to completely weave its way in a beautiful circle around and around and around and around, making this conical shape from the top at the root chakra, like a triangle with the point at the top in the root chakra, and the sphere, the round circle of light emanating around and around and around the whole body, making the top of this circular pyramid reach out now beyond the sit bones, beyond the hips, beyond the knees, and gradually getting wider and wider so that it is making a completely equilateral triangle, circular pyramid shape, a beautiful cone. Allow yourself to feel this cone of energy that is red, gold, and white, spinning out at the speed that feels best. As you've been working out the imagineering process of drawing it from your imagination through the root chakra, through the body, as this cone of energy moves through the process of your awareness, drawing it through your mind, through your body, allow yourself to now play with the speed and the spin. Allow yourself to make sure that the speed is slow enough so that your cone is completely symmetrical, so that the cone is not tipping forwards or backwards to the right or to the left, but rather is completely emanating straight down from the root of the chakra, out through the sit bones, and in that beautiful shape that turns around and around and around as the energy flows from the center to the right and downwards, like a coil that is now actively coiling from wherever your root chakra is down into the first 7 meters of the Earth's crust. Now, depending how far off the Earth's crust you are, your cone may be more than 7 meters. Allow yourself to trust the process and allow yourself to emanate from soul source all the energy required, and it is also boosted by the ascension chamber and by the ascension disc and by the ascension column of light, the infinite living loving white light. Now that this anchoring process has taken place through your imagination, through these commands, through this process of actively weaving time, space, sound, thought, intention, action, emotion, and belief, The anchoring of these energies now allows a beautiful ascension beam to radiate upwards and downwards. So allow yourself to feel into the security of this big root chakra cone of light energy weaving that is now woven 7 meters down into the earth's crust from wherever your root chakra is. And allow yourself to sit with that potency. Allow yourself to sit with the consequence of being that grounded, that connected. As this architecture of the aura really allows you to feel, sense, and experience your connection with the fabric of reality and with beautiful Mother Gaia, that beautiful cone shape, giving you a very stable sphere of energy, connection with your physical body, your human shape, this new shape of the triangle that is now reaching down into the ground, you can get a sense for how many meters it emanates to the front, to the back, to the right, and to the left. Because if the top of the triangle is emanating from the root chakra, and it is spinning down towards the right in a circle, and that circular line, I'd like you to get a sense of how many times the energy is going around you. So if you were to draw a line from the root chakra and take that line of energy out and follow the circle of the cone, how many times does your line of light loop around the cone before it actually touches the ground and before it actually goes into the ground and literally coils into the earth? And I'd like you to make the adjustment that feels best. If your coil needs to be densely packed so that there's no space between the coils, I invite you to make it like that. If you feel that you need a very spongy, springy coil with not so many circulations, I invite you to make that. I invite you to adjust the line of energy that is drawing the coil. I invite you to make it the way that feels best for you now. And once again, the process happens through imagineering. So simply see your root chakra and see the coil of light, red, gold, and white, that is making this cone of energy that is coiling into the earth. Allow yourself to visualize the edges of this conical pyramid. And there you will see how many rungs are on the edges. Are there 3? Are there 37? Are there 97? Are there 3,000? Are there 3 million? Are there 3 billion? Once again, allow your imagination to find what feels best. How thin are the rungs? How tightly woven is your fabric? Is it beams? Is it metallic? Is it earthy? Is it a root structure? Continue with your imagineering until you feel the feeling of security, feeling the feeling of success. That's right. It's the way that I like it. It's the way that I want it. It's the way that I have made it, and now I make it how I like it. So as the mind can move easily, allow the energy to flow through these changes as we are building this cone of protection connection with beautiful Mother Gaia. Eya Shanayana, Eya Shanayana, Oroyetanatu. Oh, yeah. Now, with this beautiful grounding technology anchored into beautiful Mother Earth, Gaia's crust, and your beautiful galactic boots shining and shimmering in a new plasma dressing of love, I invite you to see, sense, and feel yourself standing up into a beam of light that is radiating from your heart down into the earth, to the crystalline core, reaching through every physical 3D substrata of the physical creation of the internal workings of this planet. The beam of light from the heart reaches down into the earth, into the crystalline core. This beam of light in the crystalline core, now connecting with Mother Gaia, allows your electromagnetic frequency to adjust so that the plasma light flow that is about to influx through your whole vessel gets to be adjusted for the correct spin that suits your level of evolutionary progress, so that this experience of the influx of light on this beautiful, auspicious day may be pleasurable, beautiful, sweet, and uplifting. I invite you to see, sense, and feel that deep, grounded connection. This is my planet now. This is where my physical body resides. All of my multidimensionality informing me now of the creation of joy and love through me. All of my cells come to me here and now. I activate my avatar capacity and I inform all aspects that in this now moment, in this now breath, breathing in, I am one with infinite source. Beautiful source energy, the infinite white rose, the love of the divine mother expressing through me now, us here now, bringing tidings of the greatest love to Mother Gaia, acknowledging this beautiful earth mother who has given me every single atom that my flesh is made of. Inside this beautiful atmosphere of Mother Gaia, this beautiful feminine planet, this mother, this heaven, this emerald jewel. Here with beautiful Mother Gaia on planet Earth, I share in the joy of Source. I share in the joy of my own heart. And I radiate, emanate, and translate this love as a gift of my breath to my Mother Earth. I now allow the energy of my heart to feel what it now feels. And I bring my awareness to my root chakra, to my base, to all of my beautiful energy technology connecting me through this earth. And I take a moment to acknowledge my heart and my soul. I take a moment to acknowledge my destiny, my reason for coming here. There is a reason I do have a destiny. And I acknowledge it now that I am destined to take source energy and to move it through my life and to make my life beautiful, powerful, impactful, joyful, and aligned with the desires of my soul, which speaks through my heart. In this time now of deep intimacy with my heart, my soul, my body, my vessel, my purpose, my mission, and my beautiful Mother Earth, I allow myself to receive under the guidance and the light of the Divine Father from the central sun, shining down, emanating, purifying light rays of truth that touch my physical mind and my brain and enlighten me through the planetary mind of Gaia, through the planetary mind of Logos, the sun above, and through the intergalactic mind of all the suns of the universe. And finally, to the great mind, the mind of the all, the first light, the first sun of the Mother. So that as I allow myself to receive these penetrations of divine light, enlightening me through all levels of the mind, all that is mind, receiving the transmissions of light from all the suns that are connected to me and my destiny. I now receive this beautiful integration, a beautiful swirling energy, entering into the physical body through the crown of the head, clearing away sweetly and softly all illusions, delusions, limitations, lies, patterns that are no longer supporting the evolution of my destiny being fulfilled and made manifest in the next 365 days that I walk forward on the 3D timeline. Anchoring the deepest truth of my infinitely intelligent soul through my physical body vessel. allowing myself to feel, listen, receive, acknowledge. The messages of the enlightenment for my path, for my greater ease of creation, and for the deepest anchoring of my soul, my spiritual life force through this body temple, bringing about a phenomenal, accelerated healing experience whereby that which is not of the divine light, of love, of truth, of compassion, of joy, of empowerment is now gently melted and washed away in the joyful, loving waters of the Mother and the Father, meeting in divine union within me, the divine love child. And as I allow myself to embrace this experience of cosmic unity, of oneness, of the Mother and Father breathing love in me, through me, for me, the gaze of the infinite all, the gaze of the one looking at my life, I allow myself to feel the current uploading the directions from my boots, which are showing me the direction that I need to walk. To awaken the deep pride in my spiritual lineage, to awaken the deep power of my God realizing rights, my birthrights. Ana kotoka yana tacha ay achorki ay karaki antaya ruguna yana karaki ay asar karaki karaki ma karaki no kata sana karaki ay ashkoi karaki karaki skinin tataria o ya karaki sena na tadere seria batata kits ni arakati aria kata rasikana na yor kurkuti say arakotai, allowing myself to now witness the presence and the power of my divine family assisting me and my body and my vessel with this profound transmutation of energy. This truly is a transfiguration where the figure that I was before is now melting away, and this integration of cosmic unity, oneness, and truth through my physical body is allowing my 3D vessel to be enhanced by light and love. And as I choose to commit to the path of moving forward in the light of my divine birthrights, all that is a sickness and all that is a block and all that is a frustration of my divine purpose is now washed away and melted through this powerful transfiguring energy of the Lion's Gate. And in the truth, we are made new. I allow my beautiful 3D body to adjust and feel. I allow my mind to relax. I allow my personality to adjust. And I embrace my soul completely, from the tips of my toes to the tip of my nose, to every single atom that is part of my life experience that is consigned to me. All atoms now emanate completely the deepest truth of my soul, and all that has been of the past is now simply released to be of the past. Because in this now moment, I embody my soul's light with sweetness, and my luminosity allows me to glow. And my luminosity allows me to follow the flow of the One. And as I allow myself to walk forward in the next 365 days of transformation and creation, I know that the One is urging me forward, as the One has already gone ahead and is at my back, flowing through me towards the destiny that is beauty, joy, lightness, and brightness. I am strong enough. I have come through the fire. There is no need to return to the suffering of the past. There is no need to bring with me into the beautiful Garden of Eden, of heaven on earth, the struggles that I once had. I can now let them go. Oh Maya no yoina yaro aya no yorori yaro uya uya choice. It's all a choice. Take what you will. Choice, 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 choice. Choosing choosing feelings, choosing my 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 feelings, choosing what feels good to me, 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 choosing. I'll change the legacy of my blood. That suffering is now no longer necessary or required. That at the level of my DNA, my God's truth frees me from the binds of all my grandfathers and all my grandmothers and my mother and my father. As a young queen, as a young king, initiated in the grace of this Lionsgate portal, I rise, I rise, I rise. Ooh. I allow myself to anchor now completely, totally, and wholly through my heart center, having connected deeply through my root chakra to the earth, and having received the enlightenment of the divine lights of the divine minds along with my own mind, bringing the lights down from the eternal cosmic evolutions of thought down through the top of my crown, into my pranic tube, anchoring this light into my heart. And from this place in my heart, I now allow the radiations of light and love, peace, truth, joy to move through me in the way that is best for me, so that all my cells may most gently detox, rejuvenate, and enjoy my transition into a light being, a plasma being of truth, divinely guided by the divine one, the all, the mother. I allow myself to bring my focus back to my physical body and to move it so that whatever is going on in the detoxification process of my channels now may be facilitated through beautiful physical movement. And as I move my physical body and allow the energies that have been streaming through from all levels of plasma, of light, of code, of galactic origin, down to the most physical 3D in this earth reality, I bless it all, 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 I bless it all. And now I am one with all. As one with all, I open my heart to myself, and I radiate a purified auric glow. And the edge of my aura is now renewed in the spirit and the light of grace of the one infinite all. And the edge of my aura is now fortified by the shielding of divine light, protection, intelligence, and truth. And my shield of love now emanates through the 15 envelopes of my beautiful physical body's aura. And this, my temple, is now cleansed and protected by truth, by love, by grace, and infinite intelligence. I allow my birthrights to flow through me totally, wholly, and completely. I allow the transformation to happen with ease and grace and flow. I allow the transformation to be secured into my bones so that this experience of my transformation, my transfiguration is anchored, locked, loaded, and coded into my bones. And that these frequencies of transformation that are now going to transmit for the next 365 days are always here for me and are actively emanating. And the more that I remember this, the more that they come into play for me. I now allow myself to do what feels best. As this ceremony closes, I give thanks. I give thanks to my body and my soul and my heart and my dreams and my wishes and my desires and my struggles and my past, every step I have made and every step I will make, now centered in this moment. I acknowledge all those who have helped me, all those who have been the angels on my path. I bless all angels, and upon the head of each who I have encountered, I pour out the love of the infinite all one. May the mother's heart bless you and send you on your way with greater love. All those who are from my galactic team, my spiritual team, my angelic team, my ancestral team, my family team, my immediate 3D connection team, beautiful aspects of alchemy, transformation and change, spiritual masters, all the way down from the greatest of the greats to the smallest of the small, the atoms, the electrons, the currents and the flows. I pay my respect where my respect is due to those who have done that which I do not know, which has benefited me. And in this moment of grace, I breathe deeply. And I allow myself to now close the ceremony. I invite you to now do what feels best, whether that is a rest, hydrate, walk, run, dance, sing, play. Follow the currents of love through you so that you may make the choice that is best for you. And know that you are going with blessings, great blessings. Much love, and bye for now.